Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. So I had to take last week off because I broke my controllers and I had to get new ones. Let's just take this whole stack because we're out of food. We'll take this little bit of extra, and that's it. So today we're gonna start work on a new town building thing. It's going to be a Nether temple. It's sort of like the desert temple, but it's going to be a different design. As you can see, we did a whole lot of work over here. A whole lot of work that once I got my new controller, I kind of sat down for a few hours collecting resources and all that good stuff. Ooh, bunny, I can eat you. Nom 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 nom. Not really. I don't eat bunnies unless I have to. If I'm out of food, I'll kill you. Just know that. Just know that, bunny. We did a lot of work over here. I did quite a bit on the inside too. I lined it with I think I completed the first level of the glass uh, almost in its entirety with a little bit of a step downstairs. This is where we're going to be putting a big old cactus farm that should do us more than well for everything. I also decided to do a little bit of I wanted to kind of get that like a glow. So with the red stained glass and the uh, glowstone back there, I think it gives this nice aura that it's kind of pulsing a little bit. I still haven't decided how I'm going to do the channeling system and the collecting system, or where I'm going to put that, or how I'm going to access it, which might be a problem of sorts that I'll end up sorting it out. But in today's episode, we're gonna step away from this, even though it looks absolutely gorgeous in my personal opinion. We're gonna be working way over there, where um, I was thinking about putting our main, well, not our main kingdom, but I was originally there. I was planning on putting the central kingdom of the area. So we have this little desert outpost, and then we have the woodland village over here, um, just off in this direction. And I was thinking about putting a big castle right over here, but I decided that that would be a good place to put uh, a Nether temple, and it will be the entrance to our Nether hub, and it has a decent what is it called? Nether point spawn. I've reset it a couple of times because I use quartz to collect a lot of levels. It's just what I do right now. I did fight the end dragon, and I do have plans on using the end, but I'll probably grind out a couple more elytra before I do any building in the end. And I originally I was going to do stone and lava, but then I started to look at how the red nether brick and the nether brick kind of flow together, and I'm thinking that that is a way better look, especially since it's going to be a nether temple. So I'm gonna collect some materials, and I have to go and destroy a bunch of netherrack from the nether, and then we'll be back. And I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this design, but with the netherrack, because it actually looks pretty sweet in my personal opinion. So I'll catch you guys back in just a moment, and yeah, let's get to it. And I think I got everything I need for what we're going to do today. And I've gotten a new idea. I just need to fill up on these pumpkins again. I think I got a little bit in the chest up there so we can uh, refill our food so that we don't, starve to death. And yeah, yeah, there we go. Boom, and take that. We'll probably keep coming back. I've been doing pretty well on making sure that I continuously go back and forth. Um, all my chickens, they despawned. One of the bug fixes killed my chickens. We have quite a bit of eggs saved up, but I'm gonna have to get more chickens in there at some point. But we're all set up and we're pretty much ready to go. Except I had a idea because I went and I watched Hercules the old Disney one, just for nostalgia, just because it was like I saw it on Netflix and I was like, let's watch it, and it sparked my interest because I kind of wanted to make it as if some of the what do you call villages, farms, towns, kingdoms. I don't want to use the word kingdoms because then I'd feel like a Wells Night ripoff. But they're the old Greek style. I want to make it more like a Parthenon with a monument in the center of it. So we're gonna have to get a pillar design and then a roof design. And I suck at roofs, so the roof's gonna suck. But I think if we can get a good enough pillar design and then repeat it, I don't know, maybe uh, 4 or 5 this way and then 4 that way, and make it kind of an odd number. Uh, one side's gonna be longer, one side's gonna be short, and on the short side, that's where the front of our roof is gonna be. Uh, so maybe for a second there, I thought that was a bigger monster. I was like, when did they add that? And I was like, oh yeah, they didn't. I uh, I hate when squids do that. They scare me. I think it's like a gigantic leviathan. But then again, I did just I watched like 2 nights ago. I went and I watched what's it called, Atlantis, for just hoots and hollers, and it's good. It's good. But red nether brick, which I mean I kind of went overboard on all of it. So that's what's it called? The red nether brick pops, but it doesn't have slabs and stairs. So I think outlining with the darker nether brick down here at the bottom will be good. I still have to take all this down, but yeah, whatever. And I started to fill in that there's like this lake right here. I don't know why I decided to build it around a lake, but this is just where it's a few not a few episodes. I think it was like 10 or so episodes now. We came by here talking about what we would do with this place, and there's supposed to be a castle or something over here, but plans change, and I remember talking about how flat this land was and how easy it would be to just fill in the one layer of water, and I think that's why I decided to make it around here. But let's start on this. Of course, we're going to be using red stained glass with some lava, but we have to. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Maybe 10 or 15 blocks up? About nighttime, and I got that's 10 blocks up. I don't think it's tall enough though, and I think I'm going to gut the inside because I want to. I wanted to put maybe some hieroglyphs, but then these would have to be bigger, which means the overall building will have to be massive to accommodate, you know, 5 or 6 pillars this way. Maybe if we even, let's build a couple of different designs over here. Let's grab, what else do we need? This, some of this, and a bit more of this with some of this red glass. I need a couple buckets of lava for color, red stained glass, and possibly I did make a bunch of iron bars. They're somewhere around this area. I guess I could just make them, but I thought I had some stacked up around here. Where is it? There was like, boom. And then we use this, like so. And then let's just set up our hotbar like this. And I don't want to use any normal nether brick blocks because I want the red to really pop and the darkness is just going to be an accent to that. So let's do that, and let's get a couple of designs. Maybe if we try, we can get a few more if we do it like a 3 by 3, but there's not a whole lot of variation with a 3 by 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it does seem a bit taller when you use less. So maybe that is a plus. That's a 4 by crap. Whatever. Well, we're sticking with it. Dang it. And then we do this, and then get this all the way around, and that could be a good place for the lava, possibly. Let's get this all set up here. Guys, so I've spent more time than I wish to admit on coming up with a few designs. This one looked like crap, and then this one looked a little bit better. And then I got to these, and I can't decide between these. So I guess on Twitter, as this goes out, I'll put up a poll um, of which one wins. Do 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 do. This is one. It stupid. Mm, stupid me. How am I gonna do this? Boop. Do 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 do. One. Two. Doop 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 doop. Bend down like so. Two. That's sort of a two-ish look thing. And then this one, of course, is 3, so I guess it would be doop, 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 and doop, 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 3, ding, doop, 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 and there we go. But, I don't know. I think they all have a lot of potential. This one is a bit awkward to build, though, just because the way everything is placed. But while I was building earlier in my survival world, I completely forgot about nether brick fences. So it just adds a different texture and a different layer and a little bit more depth into it. Uh, can't believe I didn't think about it beforehand. But I think these skinnier ones, they get the tall look better. That one just looks a lot less tall than this. Specifically, I think it is by like 2 blocks. I think they progressively get taller. Even though this one's really cool, I'm not too keen on it though. It's a bit of a pain to place everything and all of that, but this one's a pain. This one's the biggest pain to build, specifically because just kind of wrapping yourself around is. While I was building it, even in creative, it was just kind of like monotonous. But most building is, and this build is going to be really monotonous because it's going to be 20 or 30 of whatever design that we decide to go with. This one's the more simplistic, but it is the most expensive due to these what are they called, the iron fence, not iron fences, the iron gates, iron gates, iron fences, iron rods, what are they called, iron bars, there we go. But I like the way that they sort of make it look like there's chains kind of coming down, I guess, and it looks really cool. And I guess I could make it look like it's connecting, let's see, like this, so it's like kind of chained to itself, sort of. So that's a cool little effect. So I don't know which one I'm gonna use, and I spent way too much time building them, so I'm kind of out of time for this episode. But there will be a poll over on Twitter as this is coming out. Make sure to hop over to Twitter at T_Rex_Tom, and make sure to give your votes 1, 2, 3, and 4, or other if you actually like one of these two. I guess I'll put the 4th option, and if you guys really like these 2 ugly monstrosities, I guess we can do that. But that's all I got time for today, so I'll catch you guys in the next episode where we will actually be installing a few of these. So yeah, well, no, I'll release this tomorrow on Monday. So Wednesday we will be working more on these, and I will try to start I will clear out all of the stuff, and I'll start working on the interior of it once we kind of figure out the dimensions. I'll make sure that it's an odd number though. I like odd numbers. Building with odd numbers is easier for me. So tomorrow's episode for you, well, tomorrow's episode for you, and day from now episode for me anyway, we will probably be working on something of a centerpiece and figuring out where we're going to be putting the Nether portal itself. So I'll catch you guys later. Links to my Twitch and my Twitter will be down in the description, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.